So, good job. I will see to it that these pictures they end up going to the right people. We will strategize so that church supports here. We cannot let the
Uh,
Colossus fall into the hands of the vampire. I don't even think that they know what's happening.
maybe we could just like sneak in there when the druids aren't paying attention and like cover the face up so that they don't realize there's a colossus there. Just like put a bunch of dirt on it.
So if we don't want the vampires to be able to get the Colossus or find out that it's there, is the best plan of action to still go out and kill the vampires?
Yeah, I am
Yes.
thinking
No,
that's
that's the best one.
Yeah. Killing vampires is always a good course of action.
they have committed the great
Yes.
atrocities against this town.
It's always theologically correct.
Well, I mean,
Yep.
what are you
Well,
supposed to do with the monsters?
No,
I mean, no, it's my opinion that if they are not there, then they cannot wake it up. You see, we kill them, then there's no problem.
See, he make the sense. Okay, alrighty. So, gonna give you folks some options. What would you like to do
Um, I, I think we should raid the vampire complex
right now?
that's closest. I mean, it's
do we
like
know where it is?
8:30. Got plenty of time. Yeah, yeah, we got a werewolf that knows exactly where they're at.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got the element of surprise.
So you want to take
Yeah.
That is nice.
you wanted to take you want to take it to them, right? I like
I
this
mean, if we
plan.
killed them, then well, I mean, then the town is safe, and Colossus is safe, and druids are safe. Everyone's safe. It's best idea.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with this. This is okay thinking.
And
But
if we kill you,
we got the other things that we might consider though. Hmm.
Okay.
Like what is going to be the problem? We're going we're going to encounter what happened when we go into the groves, right? When we go into the groves and they wait for us to leave and then they come and they attack. So that worries me. Maybe they're waiting for us to go out, and when we go out, then they attack again. I'm thinking we need
Then why
to
don't we search?
go ahead.
Why
I
don't we?
listen.
Why don't we search surrounding area for forces that are waiting, and kill those forces first?
Hmm. That is not a bad idea. You know, maybe we'll find out who is the one causing the problems. Do you think? Do you think this was caused by the vampires themselves? Who you think they get to do the work? Like a mercenary. You
Well,
think that they
first
got
they
that?
started with war coven.
With the what?
Well, first they started with the war coven, and then we stopped them, and we made friends with some of like one of coven, and then they send the werewolf and they kill some of us, and then they tell us that we have to wait here and kill like a third of us, and then they're gonna come and get us or whatnot. And I can't remember. Did they already come after they said that they were coming like a week later or something?
They have
Did I
not.
miss that? Was I drunk?
You have been a drunk for some time now, but you did not miss it.
Oh, good, good. There was that. Like, I think they were coming anyway, right?
Yeah, they're going to be coming anyway. They just are full of it. They lied to you. They lied to you about everything.
Yeah. Maybe they're not even coming.
Oh no,
We'll
they're
wait around
coming.
here forever and die of old age.
Maybe that is the
Okay,
plan. Yeah, they have all the time in the world. I hate them.
it's true.
Okay, I tell you what.
What do you think, Nico?
Destroy
Well,
your great
I'm
warrior.
always for attacking vampires, and if we might even might have a chance to save the children they infected if we kill their sires.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we make a roll? Is that how it works?
Do it.
We make a
Can you make an
roll.
occult roll?
Is that how it works?
Yeah, no, we tried last time and we all failed. So Nika is kind of holding on to that as a kind of baseless hope.
Take a Benny for that, for being like heroic optimism.
Mhm. Well, thanks.
Mhm.
I mean, if that's how that works, and like, I still want to go back and it's if we, like I said, we searched the area. You said there's like mercenaries or something that might be around here. Maybe we could go find the mercenaries, and if they don't want to fight on the vampire side, and they're not actually out to kill us, they're just mercs. Maybe we could hire them and use them, to kill vampires. Maybe we could do it that way. If we can't hire them, maybe we could take them out of the equation by, elimination. Not necessarily kill them, you understand, but process of. These big words, but I know them.
You make it the big words, but you make a good point. If we find the evidence of who it is, maybe we can make a deal. I tell you what, go ask around. Try and find out who is being the servants for the vampires, who's like their organizers, and if you find out this information, maybe we try to pay them off, huh? Maybe we work with them.
Oh, awesome. I'm gonna go find Steve the werewolf.
All right. Last time it was Kevin. He is in the jail cell. You got
Kevin, that's right, Kevin.
yeah, you got to talk to the sheriff first and see if he'll let you speak to him.
Okay.
All right. So the sheriff will let you speak to him because, well, you're one of the town's protectors, but he's not happy about it because, well,
Woohoo!
you know, all of
When
the,
I show up, I show up with a cup of coffee.
it's like, yeah,
And I give him a cup of coffee.
the sheriff is actually a construct. He looks down at it and says, "I thank you for this, but I don't drink coffee."
I've heard that about you, and I start drinking the coffee.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Maybe you shouldn't listen to everything.
I'll bring you some
you
mineral
hear.
oil later.
Okay, now you're
He's
getting
through.
on my good side. You want to talk to the prisoner?
Kevin!
Yes?
Yes, I want to speak to Kevin.
All right. We don't like calling him Kevin. We like calling him Pig. If you want to call him
He's
Kevin,
a person too. He's just bad.
fair enough. You go ahead and talk to him. I'll wait outside. If there is trouble, scream.
All right. Yeah. If there's trouble, Kevin will be screaming. It's fine. Until I go inside.
All right.
Kevin.
Yep. He's just eating like slop and drinking, water. He's like, "Hey,
Water.
yeah, water. What's up?
You want coffee?
Yeah, you got coffee?"
I'll hand him the cup of coffee.
And he takes the coffee and like his tongue comes out and he licks it like a dog. He's like, "Thanks."
Kevin, I need the information about the people that may be on your side that may have caused problems for us. There are people that the vampire use in the area. We're trying to get the people that are coming to town to crush us. Looking for like maybe an encampment or boss name or some like some kind of lead or something, so that we have more reasons to not like keep you in this jail cell.
You think you could get me out of here if I tell you the right things?
Well, the plan would be that if we're going to kill the creatures that are coming to destroy town, and you are willing to fight said creatures, then that would be a reason to let you out of cell. And if you survive fighting with them, then that is another good chance that you might be able to go free.
So This character is a level 2 in size, so that means he is very. He's he's not. He's monstrously big for a humanoid, but he's not like kaiju size.
Hmm.
He's gonna lean up
Right.
and he's gonna point to a brand on his neck. He's going to say, "Do
Mm.
you know what this is?"
No.
Okay. Lord and Lady Vasek put this on me. I'm a Varkalak like you.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be able to
Yeah.
change back into a human.
Yeah.
This keeps me trapped in my wolf form. It draws out power from
Ah.
around. It makes me more of an animal, and I can't change back into a person.
It's
He's-
horrible.
If you can figure out a way to get this brand off and remove the curse, I'll do anything I can to help you.
Well, he's this his thing. We got to prove, that you're worth saving with curse. So, question is, can you help me with curse still on you, or is there something stopping you from helping me if curse is still there?
Alright, I'll go ahead. So, like I said, the vampires you're looking for are Lord and Lady Vasek. They're brothers and sisters, and they are. They're crazy. They're like cartoon characters. You know? They're like on some kind of team that's just out of their mind. Anyway,
Got it.
they're not on good standing with the Coven after the Coven lost the battle here. The vampires, they kind of organize these things, so the War Coven won't come to help them. They had to reach out to
Good.
a mercenary company called Ansel and Poole.
Aha. I have not heard of them. What are they like?
They are real characters. And when I mean real characters, I mean not someone you want to introduce your grandmother to. Well, they take money, they go out and commit crimes. Then they take more money and they find more criminals to help them with their crimes. By now, they've probably got a small army with some junk helping them. That's going to be who hires the raiders. That's going to be your contractor. So you could either go after
Got it. Now, no, go ahead.
the Vasics and cut the head off the snake. But if Ansel and Poole are honest businessmen, which I doubt that they are, they'd still attack the town. And if they're dishonest businessmen, they'd take the money and use it to raid. So, you either choose to go after
Okay.
the Vasics
That's perfect.
or go
So
after
we have
Ansel and
targets.
Poole.
Perfect. Now, vampire not come here yet because they're going to use Ansel and Poole anyway because they don't going to get their claws dirty. Yes.
Yeah, no, well, anytime you go out in a fight, you put up a risk. And they are not one for risking.
Good. Okay. So
I hate
let
to
me go
bring this
talk
up.
to my people.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry.
Are we all there talking with him?
You can be if you want to be.
I
Yeah,
would like to suggest
can.
something. We could go out to them and say to them that we're going to take down the vampires, and all we're asking is for them to not fight until that fight has been resolved. If we win, which we will, the fight against the vampires, then they get to raid the vampires' things and take the money.
And there's one thing that the vampires would do in that situation is other vampires would either never work with them again or
Mm-hmm.
actually go out on retribution.
Would
Yeah,
they need
yeah,
to keep working if they were to gain such a fortune?
Hmm?
Would they need to keep working as mercenaries if they were to gain such a fortune?
The vampires would never let them live. even if you kill the Vasex, the entire fury of the vampiric aristocracy would come down on them.
Well,
Yeah, I have alternative plan. This is alternative. I wasn't going to talk about it in front of Kevin because he's kind of like probationary, like good guy at this point. I mean, he just murdered a bunch of us like a week ago. But we can have the conversation here. Kevin looks like a good guy. Now that we realize it's a curse, it's causing him to be a bastard. Sorry, Kevin.
That's okay.
So,
Yeah, no, just because somebody has been maltreated doesn't mean that they're trustworthy.
I mean, I think
right.
this little filly right here is right. I mean, if I get told to kill people, I'll just do it. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Ruski. You seem like a nice guy, but the truth is this is just who I am.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We have alternative. It's not problem. So so we get the curse off of him. He no longer has to do the killy thing, but that comes later. And that's not my conversation point at this juncture anyway. No, instead, we got to kill this Poole and Ansel guy because and their little mercenary group because they were willing to take vampire money to kill other humans. They got to die anyway, and I'm pretty sure that they would murder the town while we were, tromping all over the vampires. And since the vampires won't attack the town while we're killing the mercenaries, it's safer that way. Because once we get rid of the mercenaries, then we go kill the vampires. See? Super easy. Barely inconvenient.
Take a Benny for the reference.
Thank you.
What was the reference, by the way? I didn't get it.
Uh, movie pitch. Ryan
Oh,
George. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Yes.
Please don't sue us, Screen Rant. We don't have internet money.
Stream is not monetized yet.
Wow.
So now that is my idea, not the plan that we have to follow, until everyone die from it. So if somebody else has better idea, let me know.
well, my plan was to attack the vampires, so
Mine is just one step a long way. Yes.
Kevin's just going. He's going to be like licking up the cup of coffee. He's going to be like, if you just wait here long enough, you can just defend the town and take out Ansel and Poole. Most likely, the Vasex are going to be watching from afar. I'll tell you where their
But
spot is that they like to hang out at. I mean, once you
Okay.
take
that would
care
be
of
great.
Ansel and Poole, you can just take care of them.
sure.
That was the reason why I don't really want to wait, and it's easier to attack than defend.
It is, but the truth of the matter is your targets aren't going to come out until they get the idea that they're going to get to watch the chaos.
Oh, that's true. But if we go to Vampire House and kill them there, you know where Vampire live, yes?
Yeah, I know where they live. They live in vampiric
Yeah.
territory. You want to go across the border into their estate.
pretty much.
Okay.
I mean,
Wow.
he seems seems best way to kill specific vampire. And then when others notice that we have killed people on their territory, and they try to come, we kill them individually. Like every time one shows up, we kill them, and just keep doing it that way. And eventually, they will understand that we are more trouble than we are worth, and they will
I
leave us the fuck alone.
I don't think that's going to work. You're assuming that they are going to be reasonable, and vampires are not reasonable. They're blood-sucking
I was
creatures of evil.
right. But if you
So
burn
that's
thing in darkness, eventually it gets idea and leaves alone.
No, they're
Or
pretty
we kill them
dense.
all.
I mean,
yeah.
they can always like reform their numbers. I mean, it is an infection. Like there's a
It's
lot of
true.
people waiting in the wings.
It's true. I mean, if only way to draw a vampire out is to defend town, I guess there's no reason for us to really do anything other than wait
I mean,
for them to attack us.
you could go there if you wanted to, but I mean, listen, Vlad, I'm just doing you a solid. I'm telling you, like, if you go into the vampiric territory, you're gonna be way over your head. Listen, I've known wolves like you. You're all like, yeah, big pack, super alpha, tough guy, whatever. But truthfully, you cannot handle them. They are just too big. And I say that as a guy who's
Okay,
twice your size.
true, true. I don't do with overwhelming odds, just so you know.
No, yeah, no,
I don't really care about their odds. I usually win. I haven't lost yet.
yeah, no, I believe you. Yeah, you look like the kind of guy that really goes in for a good fight, but you'd be fighting a
That'll
whole nation.
be the last thing you ever do.
Yeah,
I still think it's a good idea to go to their state and kill them where they live. Show them that they cannot intimidate us. But this is some people might call that an overconfident plan, but I believe it would work.
yeah. If that's
Well,
one of your hindrances, you can take a penny for it.
yeah.
All right.
Is overconfidence one of your hindrances?
It is, yeah.
All right. If it is, then take a penny
So so
because
you so you guys might want to also pay attention to Vlad. He's never backed down ever. In fact, the more you put it on him, the harder he doubles down. So
Well,
you guys may want to help change his mind.
well, well,
Hopefully he's not stubborn.
the cameo kind of agrees with you. She doesn't.
Yeah.
She's arrogant and vengeful. So
Ah,
just like man, these guys
I
have
mean,
it coming. Like
yeah.
yeah.
I love how it's like everybody's like, well, we might die in the process, but
I mean, I'm not gonna die. None of you will die as long as I am on the battlefield either. Trust.
I would
Trust in Vlad.
I would prefer more of an assassination route than an open war route, but
Well,
I'm
that's
sure
an idea. I'm not. Normally, I wouldn't be supportive of that, but we are talking about vampires and werewolves.
Yeah,
So
shit
those are
sucking,
very-
pulse smoking bastards of the night. Yeah, I am on board with that too. I have code of honor, but it has nothing to do with those assholes.
and if we
Vamp-
kill all the vampires, then uh, who's to say that the people under their command would still attack us?
I mean, we can kill them too.
I mean, you're probably gonna have to deal with Ansel and Poole no matter what. They're gonna take this money
Oh yeah.
and they're going to use it as seed money, and they're gonna raid the town because the town has something that they want.
Ah,
Yeah, there's people, there's money, there's resources, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, definitely a right picking. No, Ansel and Poole are dead. Like, they just don't know it yet.
All right.
Question is, do we kill them and lose our opportunity to draw out asshole number one and two? Or do we play defense and wait for the... wait, I don't know how long it's going to take. Like, at least 24 hours before they show up here. These bastards.
You got a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of character, I forget. Have we encountered Ansel and Poole yet?
You guys haven't, but Shane, Hatter, and Craig played Ansel and Poole in one of the
Okay.
like other adventures.
Oh, cool.
So it's if you
Yeah.
follow the playlist, you
Yeah.
actually get to see what they do in like the villain's story.
They're a lovely bunch of guys. Yeah, they're a lovely bunch of guys. You just can't help but root for them from the time that they start until the time that they ruin everything that they did. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible. Worst bad guys ever.
Yeah, I know, right?
What are you talking about?
Just two characters. Like the mercenary contractors that are going to be raiding the town. Like the Vasics are the vampires that hired them, but the mercenaries are called Ansel and Poole, and they're going to raid the town whether the vampires are dead or not because they're just going to raid the town because they want to take the stuff.
From no pain, no gain.
Because they're subhuman. Yeah, they're subhuman.
Hmm.
Actually, no. Those names came about generically, or not generically, but what's that word? It was
Organically.
normal. I
Yeah.
just made mine up. Yeah, organically. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Yep.
English, not my first language. Yeah, yeah. So like, yeah, it was Poole, and the other guy's name was not just Ansel. I can't remember his first name, but doesn't bear repeating.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ansel and Poole. That's great.
All right.
Bunch of knuckleheads, and they have like rocket launchers too. So just
They're very
it's gonna be
dangerous.
great.
All right. Anyway. Okay. So Kevin is like, "Hey man, you're gonna keep bringing me coffee, right? Like, we're working out a deal here, right?"
Well, until he's proven that you're not going to murder people when we let you out of there, I can't really do anything but maybe bring you a cup of coffee every couple days. Hopefully I don't die in this upcoming conflict. Not that these assholes could kill me, but
I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, when it came down to it, I'm not even sure like that the raid would let me out.
yeah.
But if they
Well,
did, it would
it,
not be a good thing.
right, right. We're gonna have to get the curse removed from Neck to get you back in the fighting order. I can see that now.
Yeah.
Well,
Do
if
you
we
have
kill
any?
Ansel and Poole, based. Go ahead.
Yes. Do you have any suggestions on how we might figure out how to remove that scar from your neck?
I have no
Oh yeah,
idea.
we got the witch in town.
Oh.
No, we have witch in town.
That's true, and she does owe
I'm
us a
sure witch
favor.
can help.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, she's a good guy. I'm sure she wants to help. This poor downtrodden Varlak.
You probably won't be able to execute me until you get this off. I'm just saying.
Right. But I mean, you can't help it if he's cursed. Like curse, make you do bad things. So
I mean,
sure, there's some kind of legal, precedent.
I guess I don't really get too far into it.
Drink your coffee. Shh. Anyway,
All right. So, what do you folks want to do now? You can ask around. You can network. You know, you can check
Oh,
out other parts of the town.
I think asking the witch in town was a good idea.
All right. So you want to ask Anna?
yeah,
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah,
she's down at the magic shop if you want to pay a visit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll go down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go down there also.
All right. Which one of you wants to be the first to talk to her?
I will actually start networking.
I mean,
while
I went first last time.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna network? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Nika could give it a shot.
Alrighty. So Nika,
She's not really a people person.
not a people person per se. All right. So Anna's gonna see you come in. She's gonna be like, "Hello, how can I help you?"
Um, well, it isn't so much helping me, but well, indirectly. As you might have heard, we've had a Verloc um, been imprisoned, and
Not me.
yeah, he was in werewolf form, stuck in werewolf form, and it's because of a curse that's been put on him, a brand, a scar,
Mm-hmm.
and if we can get it off of him, he might be of use in overcoming the vampires.
Oh wow, those are pretty hard to deal with. I'm sorry, sister, but I think that's above my pay grade.
Well, it doesn't hurt to try.
Oh, yeah. Thought maybe you might know, like, at least information on where we could figure out, like, how to start, like break curse type thing like that.
Yes, if you could point us in the right direction, that might help.
Well, honestly, I know this is gonna sound odd. I'd probably try talking to Father Gears. Like, that is a really in depth, like, even a high ranking sister would have, even like a high ranking mother would have trouble with that. She might even need to consult a crone. I'm
Mm.
sorry. I'm not trying to be rude, and I appreciate all the help. I think that's above what I can do.
No, no, he's actually, it's good advice. We should. You definitely helped us. Thank you.
Yeah, I would tell you this, that it's a major hindrance on somebody's life if they have that type of brand.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we got to get him up a couple levels. Okay, gotcha. We'll take him on raid. Give him some XP. It'd be fine.
Right. Okay. All right, Moss. You're networking, right?
Yes. Moss just so happens to know some of the criminal elements in town. And so he'll start there and try and ask them who knows who and what they're doing until he finds someone who might be a spy for the mercenaries. Because that's the plan, right?
That's the plan. All right, go ahead and give me a networking roll, please.
Yes. So I can roll persuasion, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty good.
All right, as you're walking along, suddenly a young woman just comes up to you and is like, "Pardon me there, governor. Spare a coin for a little lady, you know?" And she winks at you. Just one golden circle does the job.
What's the job?
Oh, no.
Here you
Madam,
here you go, madam. Don't
ma-
spend it all in one place.
Uh,
what is
what were you saying? Bertino, were you there? Because, like, Moss is actually, like, networking with a criminal element.
Yeah, he's a but
Wait,
what is
what?
the job that she wants to do for a one good thing?
Moss looks backward, not realizing that he was followed all the way here, and now has a big setback talking to him.
Yeah, nice little friend you got there. Not, not gonna be too much of a trouble now, is he?
You have a cheap
Please allow me to talk to him
It's a
for a
ghost
minute.
kid.
Mm-hmm.
Buratino, are you good at keeping secrets?
my papa. He say keep a good secret, not lie.
Oh, well, that I'm sorry to hear that. Um, could you go back to the others and make sure they know that too?
Make sure they know what.
That you don't like keeping secrets.
No, I'm fine with secret. I cannot tell a lie.
Oh, I misunderstood you. In that case, please do not ever mention that uh, what we see tonight, or what you will see in this upcoming hour or so.
Are we going to see a puppet show?
No, we're going to see something that I would prefer you keep a secret, and thus don't let anyone know about about what you see here. I know that you can't tell a lie, but please, if you don't ever bring it up, then you'll never have to lie about it.
Sounds good.
I think the boy understands now, madam.
Yeah, right. Cute little kid there. Is he yours?
No, he's actually quite a bit older than I am.
And she reaches down to try and pinch. Well, actually, she reaches across because she's as tall as you. She's like a halfling. She reaches over to like pinch your cheek, and her finger goes through. It's like, oh wait, what's this then? Wasn't expecting that.
Yes, and I'll whisper in her ear, some kind of robot ghost.
Yeah, might be worth something there if you ever feeling like giving it a little bit of an appraisal. Maybe asking around. You know what I mean?
What is the
No,
difference of talking?
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I'm not sure exactly how one would go about capturing someone like that.
Why?
But he is also not on the market. Thank you for asking.
Right. So she starts speaking to you in like this weird kind of pig Latin, which you immediately recognize as a snitch. It's like this setting's version of Thieves' Cant.
Okay.
And it's just like, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just making jokes.
Okay, I'm very glad to hear that.
Yeah, this is what she looks like.
Okay.
So she's
Ooh.
obviously a snitch.
Wings and all.
Yeah. Well, that's her cloak.
Oh, sure.
She's
Looks
got
like fairy wings.
yeah. She's got a cape that allows her to glide.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, bit of an occupational hazard. You don't want to fall to your death, so you pick one of these up. Yeah. So, recognized you over there asking around. What's up? What's happening?
Madam, have you seen my papa? His name is.
She looks over at you. She's like, "No, little one, I have not seen a Giuseppe. I will keep an ear out for him, and if the price is right, then maybe we can find him.
How much the price will be alright?
First, let me talk to your friend here. He's going to buy me a drink or two, right?
Right.
Lead the way."
Best place in town.
All right. So
And I'll take her to a nice pub or something. Get the back room so we can talk, and commence with chatting. So I'll basically end up telling her to make a long story short, that uh, we're in we have a financial investment in making sure the town does not get all killed by vampires, and as such, we are attempting to find their mercenaries to stop them from attacking, and then go on from there. So I need to find out where those mercenaries are,
do you know the names of them?
and Luke doesn't remember, unfortunately.
Ansel and Poole.
Ansel and Poole. Thank you.
Ansel and Poole.
So we're looking for the Ansel and Poole.
All right. She's gonna start handing Buratino chocolates, but since Buratino doesn't have a physical body, they're just gonna drop to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
My papa said we're not to take.
but you already know me. I'm friends with your friend here, so we're friends now, right?
What is your name?
All right. I did not hear that. It's like, well,
What?
Hmm?
What is your name?
call me Glide. Or if you're feeling fancy, you can call me Gilde. But I like Glide better. Rolls off the tongue. She takes a sip of her drink. Okay, so you need to find, and she's speaking to you like in that language.
Yes.
It's like you need to find Ansel and Poole. I think I can find them, but they'll be curious about why I'm asking, especially so close to this situation. Are you trying to
Yes.
gain an advantage on them, or are you trying to assassinate them before the big raid?
I'll hold up 2 fingers.
She's just going to nod and be like, that could be a problem. They're very well protected. She's like, but I do know a way that we could find their location. And maybe make a bit of coin in the process.
What do you propose?
Are you familiar with the discourse?
No.
Right. The discourse is sort of like nature's, or what we call nature's, unconscious, I guess. It connects everything and gives us all these weird abilities that we just shouldn't have.
Okay.
Which is, that's the part where they're injecting the code.
Yeah.
But I know a way, because of this particular area. It's got some strange connection to it. It's strong here. There's a spot where we could go and manifest inside of it. We might be able to steal some information, and that could be very valuable. In the process, we could find out where Ansel and Poole are.
All right. That sounds good to me.
The question is, do you want to bring your little friends along, or do you want to do this quietly?
I think they wouldn't like it if I went off and got all the glory on my own.
At the same time, I don't know how attached you are to them, but they strike me as the type that make a lot of noise when they move somewhere.
Yes. We, rather than having them join us on the intrigue, we could have them make quite a diversion.
Some of them might not come back. They might go to sleep and just not wake up.
I think they are too sure of themselves to think that.
If that's what you think, we could make our way over to the inn. I have drink that we could take, and that'll lead us in. But I'm going to be honest with you. The discourse has some very strong defenses. We'll probably want to avoid fighting them, but if your friends are sure enough, we could get the information needed while they're doing that.
Yes, and as soon as we've gotten the information, I suppose I should go and help them if they're still fighting. I will not ask the same of you unless you decide to in the moment.
Well, I'll tell you this much. When it comes down to it, we should probably make our exit. I don't think hanging around to fight them for long periods of time will gain us anything.
Yes. We'll see how the fighting goes, I think, before I react to it.
Talk to your friends about this. Don't tell them my name. Just tell them that you have a friend,
Yes, as is customary.
as is customary. Meet me over at the inn when you're ready. I'll go ahead and
Okay.
start pre-gaming. And with that, she's going to stand up and say, "Thank you for your time." And she's going to look over and it's like, "Buratino, it has been a pleasure."
The pleasure is all yours. Thank you.
He looks over at Moss and says, "He's such a lady killer. You should be proud." And then she walks out.
Well, I'm glad she took that well and not as an insult. Well, Buratino, we should get going.
Some kind of thing.
Back
Like
to
I
the rest.
understand what she was saying.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry if you were annoyed, but thank you for your patience.
Alrighty. So, Moss, you managed to network. You found somebody that's able to help you out with this. You want to go ahead and tell the party?
Hey, Dustin,
Yes.
can you look at my character sheet? Do I have feet?
Let me take a look at your character sheet. Bertino, what are you looking for?
Do I have the thief edge?
Construct. Reliable. No, I don't think you have the thief edge.
Okay, I thought I did. All right, never mind.
You've got thievery and piloting at pretty high levels.
But I don't have the thief edge.
Yeah, but you don't have the thief edge. And here's the thing about it: you don't have thievery listed on your skill set.
What?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Like H3, you have skills thievery and piloting, but you don't have it listed in your skills list. I'm gonna click on it and see if it comes up. Nope. You might want to look at this one later.
Oh, we're not heroic. We're not heroic yet.
Oh, okay. So you went ahead and planned that out. Okay, cool deal.
That's my third heroic raise.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, cool deal. So, you went ahead and you found that. All right, Moss, do you want to go back and talk to the rest of the group?
Yes.